Sam Takes a Tumble. Mr. Cakester's engines are proud of being really useful on the island of New Florida. It makes them feel special, but no one feels more special than Sam. "Watch out!" snapped Sam. "You'd get my boiler dirty." "Hauling a freight train is a silly job," Courtney said. "You'll never know that." "Absolutely not," barked Sam. "That's because you're dignified," said Lauren. "Dignified is pronounced dignified," said Courtney. And Sam puffed crossly away. Late that night, fog covered New Florida, and then Broadly docks were packed. Mr. Cakester had important news. "Sam, Sasha, Dwee, and Lauren, you must go to the docks instantaneously," said Cakester. "Sounds good, sir," they said, and they steamed off. "You too, Sam," Cakester said. "I want you to take freight cars to where they're out of the way. You must get it done." "Freight cars?" puffed Sam. She couldn't believe what she heard. At Broadly Docks, Sam waited patiently while her freight cars were shunted into place. "Hurry up! Hurry up!" whined Sam firmly. "Why the rush, Sam?" asked Dwee. "If I must pull freight cars, then I'll show Courtney how it's done." "Be careful, Sweet Pea," she said. "You don't want to get too big for your buffers." But Sam ignored Courtney. Early the next morning, Sam raced along the northeast corridor with her heavy load. It was special. "That is how you pull freight cars," she said. "Now this is how you pull freight train cars," puffed Sam. Then she began to enjoy herself. The air was cool and the sun was shining bright. Then there was trouble. A workwoman switched the points to an old branch line. Sam rattled through. "That's weird," she said. "I'm on the branch line." "Oh no!" cried the woman. "Smart trains aren't supposed to go that way." But it was too late. Sam had already raced into the distance. The old branch line was weak and rusty, and it was overgrown with twigs and weeds. it hadn't been used for years. And there was a sign to warn all the locomotives to go slow. Sam ignored it. "I'm a smart engine. I never go slow," she said. But she was too heavy and the rails buckled. "Help! Oh no!" cried Sam as she went off the tracks. Ooh. As her train derailed, and she went right into a farm field. Right through a dust pile, through a wall, then a brew pub, passed through an oil field, destroying the tanks. Oh, she crashed through some hay bales, then a ballast pile, then a barn, and finally a shed! No one was hurt or worse, but Sam was very undignified, and her crew survived. "What will Mr. Cakester say?" she moaned. She found out soon enough. "Well, Sam," Mr. Cakester said, "I know you wanted to show Courtney a thing or two, and you really did that. It's silly to ignore go slow signs." "I'm sorry, sir," Sam puffed sadly. "We don't use this track anymore," reassured Alexia. "Why not?" asked Sam. "It was a mistake. It's been used for many years before the preschool railroad was born," Alexia said. "I'm sorry you feel upset, Sam." While Sam was getting repaired, the other trains had to do their work. Women trains and men trains had to be real useful to make up for what happened. They puffed along with their heavy freight cars and were really useful. The crash was awful, but the trains somehow managed to carry on and forget about the old branch line. 'Cause Sam was too heavy for that track. Don't you think? That evening, as the sun was setting, Sam was repaired while the Amtrak went by. Courtney pulled up behind me. "I'm sorry I made you feel funny," said Courtney. "That's okay," puffed Sam. "We all feel bad." "Everyone makes mistakes," Lauren said. "You accept Courtney's apology," said Dwee, and everyone smiled happily in the sunset.